I can't get any stronger, and I can't climb any higher. I started this YouTube gig 2 years ago, basically on a bet with another professor, as part of my socioeconomic PhD, post-ignorance, which I get done right before I get sick, ironically. I've done a lot of videos on a lot of subjects, and it's crazy to me which videos get popular and which ones do not. Part of my socioeconomic study was using the word fuck versus not using the word fuck, and this thing has morphed and evolved into what it is because did I have any idea that I would ever get leukemia? Hell no. You know, I'm a statistical probability guy, I'm a finance guy. Before I go off on this talk of mine today, which I think this will end up being the most important video I ever do, about leukemia and about victims of leukemia and about people who have leukemia. I'm going to talk in detail about hope and strength and miracles that happen every day and the incredible people that I've met. You know, being in this incredible leukemia center, talk about your humanity being heightened. I've been very, very, very sick the last couple days. And as people talk to me and they're like, Kevin, you should be resting, you should be, oh, really, really? The only reason I'm alive is because I do fight. I'm not giving up. I will not go down without kicking, screaming, and yelling. But before I get going, first off, all you guys that watch my financial videos in August, remember what I told you to go into? Apple was trading at 360. I told you to buy the derivative of 580. I was trading at less than, by April was my call. All you kids that have come through my classes, you know what those derivatives were trading at, less than $1? You know what they are today? Take a look, they're over 20 bucks. But anyway, you're welcome. Credibility. My site's always been about credibility. As I promised all of you people who watch, I would not ever talk about subject matter that I really do not have a depth knowledge. There's plenty of things I don't know about, and I don't discuss it. But when I talk about things, when it comes to finance, now leukemia, nuclear poisoning, environmental poisoning, I've been so in depth of it my entire life. I want to talk to you leukemia patients. People think this is an island. This is such a lonely disease. As people separate from you, I had no idea. I had no idea how people go into the closet. Cancer needs to come out of the closet. I didn't know how friends, family just distance themselves from people. You know what? I have all you guys back. As long as I can talk and as long as I can write, I have your back. You people that are struggling through bone marrow transplants, that are fighting, that are sicker than dogs, you're laying, I have seen miracles in my face, I've seen people in that hospital, including myself, who right down, I didn't think I was going to live another hour, honestly. When I got in there and I was so acute, I've seen people right down, I'm like, they're going to be gone. My blood pressure was 80/40, you know? Then I'll see them a month later. This is not a death sentence. This is not a death sentence. This has nothing to do with statistical probability. This has to do, these doctors do miracles. They do miracles. I want to talk to all you alternative medicine people and make something very, very clear to all of you people. I hear, you don't think I understand? You don't think leukemia patients, when you're diagnosed with one of these evil, this is AML. This is an evil, evil, hardcore. I used to think I was a tough guy. I really did, until I went through this fight. This fight is so hardcore, horrific, intense. That place, you want to talk humanity? I compare it to the trenches in World War I. I compare it to, my uncle was talking to me, who stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I tell him all the time it's a lot like that. The humanity is so intense in there. Leukemia can do so many good things for you. Number one, it can reboot you. It can change your perspective. And talk, you know, I like to talk about arrogance all the time, and confidence and knowledge in my classroom, and how the difference between knowledge and arrogance. Knowledge is not arrogance. Arrogance is not knowledge. So many people have, as Muhammad Ali said in his beautiful, magnificent, incredible wit that he had. And it's got to be the greatest metaphor to arrogance ever said. When he got sick, and you want to talk about a genius mind, he said it like this: I used to think I was number one. I used to think I was number one. I used to think, Howard, I'm number one. God showed me I am not number one. It can repeat. It heightens your humanity. Music. I'm such a music nut, always was. It has heightened my humanity. My love of music has went over the freaking top. You know, we have this great radio station in Utah that does 10 at 10 at 10 o'clock. They played, Mark Welby does it. He's brilliant. He's genius. We have a lot of great things in this state. As he dropped back, and he did 1978 yesterday. I was like, oh, I got Nicolette Larson, you know, Neil Young wrote that song. I remember standing in line when Boston's second album come out, which was going to be called Arrival, but ABBA already had one, so they called it, you know, Don't Look Back. Hundreds of people right here at the old Ogden Mall, lined up in line. What a magnificent, beautiful America that our parents gave us. We were lucky. To you young people that have leukemia, look, it heightens your sense in food. Go without eating for a month and see how much you love food. I love food. It makes you love people. You know, it makes you just absolutely love. And all the people who separate from you, your friend, I've had nobody come to my side. Nobody. My daughters, thank God I have those beautiful, and all you beautiful YouTube. Without you, this YouTube site, maybe that was God pushing me out there, whatever God is, I don't know. You know, I love it how living in Utah, we hear Santorum and Romney talk about women's sexuality. Boy, do those guys have some freaking experience in sex, huh? Wow, I love it. Don't Limbaugh. Can you, number one, Romney and Santorum have probably had sex with one very mediocre, confused female their entire life, who she's probably into sex with them about as much as I am going in for another round of chemo. And Limbaugh, I got news for you, fatso. Look, the only reason these 4 different girls marry you is to rob you. I guarantee they got lovers on his edge. You ain't getting it for them. So I love these guys who consider themselves, they have no, it's like this punk-ass corporate dairy farmer next to me talking to me about sex one day, and I'm like, wow, you had sex with one mediocre freaking female. You were so, how the fuck, I mean, fuck these guys, honestly, fuck these guys. But all you leukemia patients, fucking hang in there. This isn't about statistical probability, this is about fucking real hope. This is about the fight of your fucking life. This is about the truth. It really is the good fight. It's amazing. I had no idea. I thought I knew a lot. I watched my father go down this road. And has this sight of mine morphed into something more than I thought and something different than I thought it would? Yeah. Has my socioeconomic study taught me a lot about America as I did this, used my camera on this campus and went and interviewed 2,000 people. What's your opinion of Congress? Blah, blah, blah. 2,000, we hate them. Second question, who's your congressman? 95 people knew. I broke it down into students, professors, working class, and homeless. The demographic that knew was homeless. As this country, as I was watching Hartman last night, and somebody sent an email to him, I don't know who that guy was, but how brilliant was that? America's opinion is the best money can buy. Boy, I don't know who you are who put that up, but that is so brilliant and it's so true. You can only be postured and groomed, as we've been postured and groomed, if you want to be postured, not me. I've never been postured and groomed, never. Never. I've stood on my own fucking morals and my own ground, as Cindy Sheehan did, as Mrs. Tillman did. That's when I knew this country was fucked. I knew this country was totally, totally fucked. I knew it. When the documentary come out on Pat Tillman's being murdered by his own man, and they used his dead body and wrapped themselves, and they actually took the death of that incredible man and put it up there and waved it like a flag, his dead body. The crystals, the United States military, all the way to the top. Of course, Cheney, Bush, Bremer, those evil fucks are gonna rot in hell. I thought this country is going to flip when that documentary come out. I gotta watch it before it was finished. A friend of mine working on it. I just had tears streaming. I said, this country is gonna go psychotic. Nobody did anything. When Cindy Sheehan, the mother, the beautiful, incredible woman that she is, stepped out, a real mother, stepped out, said, this is fucking wrong, this is wrong, as they killed her son. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. Nobody did anything. Not on the left, not on the right, not in the middle. I knew we were fucked. This country is fucked. Have they poisoned us to death? Is this a man-made disease? Fuck yes, this is a man-made disease. Anybody that tells you not is a fool, is a fool. Ignorant fools. But I see miracles every day. This is not a death sentence. And all you people that separate from us and just go just like you're going to get it from us, this is a lonely fucking fight. And this fight goes on for months. I have a friend who's a health nut. I mean, incredible health nut. She's been on alternative anti-cancer rants and diets her whole life. I mean, this is a woman incredible. You know, she was getting up in the years, about 70. Beautiful. Looked like she was 40. She's been a health nut her whole, I mean, you alternative diet to the 10th power. She got sick the same time I did. She refused chemo. It wouldn't let her. She died Christmas Day. Let me tell you something. Do I listen to you alternative diets? Yeah, over and over. You don't think us leukemia patients know about alternative? We know about Garrison. We know about the freaking hydrogen peroxide. We know about the veggies. We know about cannabis. You ain't got to sit and pound it in our face. We know. We know. These diseases are acute. Every one of you guys should walk into an AML unit. Seriously, go in there and spend a fucking day. This is the most evil fucking disease you can be dying. This is a fucking war from hell. They pound that into your jugular, they go up into your fucking lumbar, your freaking spine, in the back of your brain. When it attacks, like it did me yesterday, and you get in the cage fight with it, as I like to say, and I had a fucking cage fight from hell yesterday. They finally had to brew me up this cocktail that I drank that just numbed my whole guts. I mean, like I said, I thought it's painful as fuck. It's lonely as fuck. It's horrific, but you have me. You have me, and as long as I can talk, and as long as I can write, I got your back. And you, none of you people are ever going to die in vain. None of you. None of you. None of you. Not in this era. Not in this era, because it is environmental poison. And there's plenty of people out there who are identifying this as environmental poison. None of you guys are going to die in vain. A lot of you are going to live. A lot of you people that think you're going to die, and you're right down, you're not going to die. This is a curable disease. Really, it is a curable disease. Does it kill a lot of people? Yeah, but a lot of people live. And to you people that got it, you know, the working class, the young people, this has shown up in young people in droves and droves and droves and droves. Unbelievable droves. You know, they don't get it from fucking working around plaster or freaking benzene. They get it from the air, because it is dust in the wind. It is in the food chain, and everybody wants to deny, and you right-wing fucking ring kissers that get on your knees, fucking fuck you, fuck every one of them. Am I angry? Fuck yeah. Every one of those people in there are fucking angry. Are we sad? Fuck yeah, I'm heartbroken. I am fucking, you know, my little hedge fund that I have, my little Blanch Schwartz was raging. You guys know my financial calls, as I've had to go through this horrific battle as my father died, and everything that I went through, all these battles and wars. I was doing so good the last 2 years, finishing my PhD, my little hedge fund raging. Watch my financial call, going good. Gone. Doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Like I said, you people have hope. And, you know, I hear people fight. We're all fucking fighters. I hear somebody says, well, so-and-so gave up. Yeah, do you fucking blame them? You know how many times I've given up? I've given up fucking 20 times in this fucking fight. I've had it for 5 months. I honestly have given up many times. Curled up on the fucking floor in my house, given up. As these doctors misdiagnosed. Told my daughter, get the shotgun out and shoot me. Honestly, that's how painful this fucking thing is. This is intense fucking pain. Intense. The treatment is fucking intense, but it heightens your humanity. It makes you fucking strong. It makes you humble. It makes you love of music, sex, freaking art, all of it. It just goes. As I walked out of that hospital the first time after 33 days, tears are streaming down my cheek. As I look at the mighty Ben Lomond, as you people know, this is my favorite place for a lot of reasons. And I'm a huge bird lover. And I'm a huge environmentalist. And I'm a huge lover of the mountains and the wind and the sky and the earth and the sun and the smell. I love the smells this time of year. It has heightened me. It has made me more aware. I'm so much better person for getting leukemia. I'm 1,000 times a better person than I ever was. And as long as I can eat, breathe, and write, I've got your back. I honestly, none of you people that are laying in there suffering anything, I know what you're going through. It's hell. And any people have no idea. It is fucking hell. I got your back. There's plenty of people there, and I know it's a lonely disease, and people just distance yourself. It is a lonely disease. It destroys you financially. It destroys you economically. It destroys your friendships, your circle, whatever. People are afraid of us. I don't know why. But you have me. You have me, and as long as I can write, and as long as this YouTube goes on for me, and there's plenty of people out there that are supporting me, none of you people will die in vain, not one single one of you. you're all going to make a freaking big, big difference in your little circle, in the circle of life, in the humanity, whether it be pagan, a god, whatever. You are the warriors, you are the true, you are the honest, you are the real. That is who gets this disease. I don't know why. I don't know why. But as Mr. Patterson told me in there, as his wife's my age fight, she says, you notice the assholes, the creeps, the unemotional don't get this disease. This disease attacks the healthy, the strong, the loving, the caring, the beautiful, the amazing. There's got to be more to this. Life is more than who we are. And as I was taught when I was a young boy, the only thing I buy into in the Mormon thesis is I was raised in a very Christian setting. I don't buy any of it, but I buy this. Life is a test as they pounded it into us. Well, if it's a test, you neocon hairsprayed motherfuckers have all failed it. And if you really believe in your fucking doctrine, and you believe in your own thesis, you're all rotten in hell. You people that freaking are fighting this fight aren't. I think that life after death holds something for all of us. All of us people who fight and pass the test, and all you leukemia patients, that's the people that get it. You've all passed the test, every one of you. You have me. Stay strong.